Magandang hapon po kapamilya mula dito sa Philoil Flying V Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Iaangat natin ang antas ng aksyon sa pagitan ng pinakamahuhusay na volleyball players sa buong Pilipinas. Welcome po sa Semifinals ng Premier Volleyball League. Hatid sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports at live na live po tayo sa SNA Channel 23, SNA HD Channel 166, the Filipino channel at sa #1 sports site sa buong Pilipinas, sports.abs-cbn.com. Mula po sa 8 na teams ang aangat. Ang unang laban natin, ang #1 team Cool Smashers kontra sa #4 team Water Defenders. At ang pangalawang laban ngayong Sabado po ng hapon, ay mapapanood natin ang Lady Warriors kontra sa Lady Jet Spikers. So dyan lang po kayo, siksik na siksik sa volleyball action ang inyong Sabado ng hapon. Magandang araw po ulit. Salamat sa panonood. Ako po si Eric Tipan at aking ikinagagalak na ipakilala yung aking mga partners for this afternoon. And I'll kick it off by welcoming the head coach of the Adamson Lady Falcons in the first of, I'm sure, will be many stints as our guest analyst for ABS-CBN Sports Volleyball coverage, Eris Pada, or simply Coach Air. Coach Air, good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you. Maraming salamat sa ABS-CBN for having me today. Masayang masaya ako, pero nervous na nervous.
Oh, you're already doing great, Coach. Excellent. And to complete the panel, obviously, I'll introduce to you a familiar face, Gaynil Krishnan.
Hi, everybody. Hello, mga kapamilya.
All right, and today, of course, I mentioned to you the great game that we have, and let's take a look at the tournament format. As we mentioned, this is going to be the start of the semi-final round, and Coach Air, obviously, is going to be a different feel for the viewers. Only 4 teams will battle here, and they will duke it out 1, 4, 2, 3, as we take a look at the format on your screens.
Yeah, so we have 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, and a best-of-3 series. Winner, best-of-3 final series, which I am just so happy about, because me coming from UAAP, we don't get that luxury. It's a twice-to-beat advantage, so this just gives each team a fresh start. You know, 0-0, doesn't really matter what's happened up until this point, and it's pretty much anyone's game, so I think it's refreshing.
It's a level playing field for all the teams that have moved up, who've had the, that opportunity to make it to the semifinals.
Absolutely. Like, for instance, we have our Water Defenders today. Just kind of pummeled on Lady Warriors. But Lady Warriors is going to go into this tomorrow with, like, fresh new start. So,
definitely.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a look at the road to the semifinals of both these two teams. And obviously, Gan, ikwento mo sa amin yan, ano?
Well, that is right, Eric. Well, day 1 na nga po ng ating open conference sa semifinals, mga kapamilya, at patuloy po ang bakbakan dito sa loob ng San Juan Arena. But first, let us talk about the team who got the perfect record for the eliminations. At yan nga ay ang Cool Smashers. You know, a while ago, I was able to talk to Gia Morado. At nasabi niya nga sa akin na everything that happened in the elimination round, it's not about luck. It's about the hard work na pinakita nila inside the court at patuloy lang ipapakita lalo na ngayong semifinals. And of course, on the other hand, we also have the Water Defenders na patuloy para talagang lumalaban dito sa kompetisyon na to at nakuha nga nila ang kanilang seat sa semifinals after their game against the Lady Warriors. And you know, I was able to talk to Jerry Lee Malabanan. Sabi niya, patuloy pa rin ang intensity na ipapakita nila on this game lalo na ngayon with the Cool Smashers. Well, we'll see what will happen at today's game later. But now, tingnan naman po natin ang road to semis ng dalawang koponan na to. Let us all watch this. Water Defenders versus the Cool Smashers.
Cortez looking to put the finishing touches on a first set, 25-17.
Looking to improve their third-place finish last conference, the Cool Smashers beefed up their squad by tapping the services of top playmaker Gia Morado, who together with Eliza Valdez led Ateneo de Manila to their historic championship run from season 76 to 77.
Siyempre, yung #1 na pinagandaan namin, yung recruitment. Especially Gia, tsaka yung dalawang mga bagong recruit namin. So malaking epekto talaga yun ngayong conference sa amin.
I felt very happy kasi I've seen them play and we've trained with them during season last year sa UAP. Siyempre, napapanood ko sila maglaro and siyempre, na-imagine ko rin kung ano yung feeling na masetan ko yung mga veterans na naglalaro doon. So I was very happy.
And puts it away.
It was a flawless season for the Cool Smashers
Morado, balik kay Valdez!
as they showed huge heart in their first 3 games.
When we started the Open Conference, most of us know naman na several games lang talaga yung malalaro ko. Yung mindset ko every game talaga, I really have to enjoy every moment na I'm with them. Iba din talaga yung samahan namin as a team.
Vargas. And speaking of Pao Soriano, that's the win.
After beating the defending champions in their 4th game,
Match point. Soriano.
the ladies in pink still came out on top in its first match without Eliza.
Bago pa mag-start yung season, hindi lang kami nagpo-focus na si Ate La yung nagpo-point talaga sa amin. So, kailangan lahat kami nagpo-point.
The team even battled the flu and overcame a 2-set deficit against the Lady Maroons to keep their spotless slate intact.
Iba talaga pag meron kang Eliza, lahat ng kumpiyansa nandun sa'yo eh. Pero yung wala siya, syempre, bawas din yung team. Kaso nag-hard work din yung team namin, especially yung mga stringer namin.
Behind Cheska Rakrakin's best game in the conference, the Cool Smashers registered a well-earned victory versus the determined Perla Spikers in 4 sets.
Iba na yung teamwork namin ngayon, tsaka yung pagka-gel namin sa loob ng court. And ngayon, mas marami nang nagli-lead sa amin. Tsaka bawat isa rin nag-improve.
To wrap up an elimination round sweep of the PVL Open Conference.
Honestly, I'm super proud kasi may times na napapanood ko talaga sila and I see them just smiling even when they're down. Nakakahabol sila. Nakakatuwa na mapanood mo yung mga teammates mo na nag-e-enjoy sa game.
It was a different story, however, with the Water Defenders. The team had to fight tooth and nail all throughout the elimination round.
Siguro ang dapat lang namin i-improve sa team is yung communication namin. Sa training, basta gagawan po namin ang lahat ng paraan kung ano yung dapat para impunan sa pagkukulang namin.
The Water Defenders had to endure painful losses. First, from the Cool Smashers. Then, the Lady Jet Spikers. And lastly, from the Perla Spikers.
Alam ko din naman na kailangan ako ng team ko, so kailangan mag-improve pa ako sa mga skills ko and makipag-communicate ako sa teammates.
Jeremy Malabanan breaks down the wall.
Luckily, they still bagged a 4th straight Final Four appearance in the league, thanks to the splendid showing of Jerely Malabanan.
I think we'll just work harder during training because we were almost there last conference, so we really want to push ourselves because we know that we can get there again.
Bali Pure is a strong team and everyone there is a threat eh. Kahit setter, threat doon eh. So, yung gagawin lang namin for Bali Pure, like every game, paghahandaan namin sila. And yung experience na nakuha namin ng buong elimination round, dadalhin namin sa semifinals.
Pipilitin namin na lahat ng games maipapanalo namin, tapos makapasok ulit kami ng finals, tapos makuha na rin yung championship. From Team Bali Pure, I think you can expect that lalaban yung team namin.
Even if we're number 1 sa elimination, it's back to 0. We have to work harder. So we're just gonna hopefully put a good fight and prepare well.
It's the Cool Smashers versus the Water Defenders para sa Best of 3 Semifinal Series ng Premier Volleyball League Open Conference.
Well, on that, Eric and Coach Eric, you can really see the dedication and the passion of this team sa talagang puspusan training ang ipinapakita para talaga tuluyang makakuha ng championship title for this Open Conference. And of course, mga kapamilya, if you have thoughts or comments about the match, tweet niyo po kami sa @ABS-CBN Sports and use the hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN and check out some exclusive photos on our Instagram account. That's @ABS-CBN_sports. Keep up to date on all things happening here here on Premier Volleyball League. All the news, the features, and interviews ng inyong mga paboritong players only on the Philippines' #1 sports website. That's sports.abs-cbn.com. And of course, mga kapamilya, meron din po kami Facebook account. Like, follow, and share niyo po kami dyan sa Premier Volleyball League. And of course, Eric and Coach Eric, meron din tayong feature dito sa PVL on ABS-CBN na kung saan pwede niyo pong makita ang mga kaganapan dito sa loob ng San Juan Arena on a first-person view. And that is via Ronda Cam. At kanina nga po, napaka-special po ng ating Ronda Cam dahil kanina naganap nga po ang Heroes Camp Volleyball Clinic na kung saan ginanap po yan sa Mandaluyong at pinangunahan po ni Tots Carlos at Itza Molde. Alam nyo, this is a project by ABS-CBN, SNA, and Nicole Kapamilya partnered with Premier Volleyball League. And ang advocacy nga po nitong project na to is to hone the children to be more engaged on sports and of course the camaraderie that they will get. So may mapapakita pa po kaming ilang legs pa po ng volleyball clinic na yan sa mga susunod po naming games. Dito lang po yan sa My Ronda Cam sa Premier Volleyball League. And of course, meron din po kaming feature dito sa PVL on ABS-CBN na kung saan pwede po kayong makisaya, makipagtawanan at makipagkulitan sa inyong mga paboritong players. At that is via mobile photo booth tulad niyan. Ayan. Kahit po mga bata talagang nakikisaya po dito. Kaya diretso rin po kayo dito sa Flying V Arena at makisaya po sa amin.
Coach Air, have you been part of the that photo booth?
No, I was actually.
You should try.
I know. I'm like, you know what? I need to get my hair in there. I think it would just look amazing.
Definitely.
Bonga hair.
Already putting in the new words that you you've prepared for the game. Now, coincidentally, it's a surprise that all three of us are here together, Coach. Gainiel is with us because Gainiel, out of all our panel at large, personnel, has the best impression of you.
Oh my gosh.
Carbon copy impression.
No, because whenever we have games for the UAAP, I will just, go inside the production room and just watch your games. And then whenever you speak in front of the huddle, I would always, try to impersonate how
she
you
gets the tone of the voice, the delivery.
I got the voice.
Hair copies.
I gotta hear this.
Okay.
Come on. Don't be shy.
So sometimes this is how you do it. Okay. All right, girls, this is not what we want. We want to win this game. We don't have to do anything else. We have to win this game, okay? This is what we want. Do your job. Let's do your job.
I think
on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 be the highest, Coach, what do you think?
That was I.
That was I.
No, I'll give her an 8. You know that do your job? I think I've coined that, patent that in Filipino volleyball. If anyone ever uses it again, I mean, that's my word. So, come on, right?
Definitely.
Credit, diba?
Definitely. All right.
Do your job.
We are going to do our job as well. We're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about yung huling laban ng Cool Smashers kontra sa Perlas Spikers. Diyan lang po kayo sa SNA. Babalik po tayo sa Philoil Flying V Center dito po sa San Juan. Magtugo po kayo dito. Simula na ng ating semifinals. Ito, number 1, ang Cool Smashers. Nasa kaliwa ng inyong screens at nasa kanan naman ang number 4 team, ang Water Defenders. 1 versus 4 po tayo in a best-of-3 format. Wala pong twice to beat advantage dito. Magandang hapon po ulit, Eric Tipan, kasama si Coach Air. For those of you who just opened your TV sets, first time and definitely not the last. She will be one of our guest analysts for our coverage of the volleyball tournament, so whether it's the UAAP or PVL for ABS-CBN Sports. That's right. Now let's take a look at the last game of the Cool Smashers versus the Perlas Lady Spikers. And Coach, Cool Smashers just absolutely romping through the tournament 7-0, and even without Liza Valdez, they did an excellent job versus Perlas.
They did. Super duper consistent on their part. It seems to me, when you look at the stats, they're pretty even on the blocks and serves, but what sticks out to me is the spikes. They're leading in spikes, and digs, which you don't see on the screen, they're also leading in as well. And it seems to be, when you're looking at stats in volleyball, the team that's leading in digs and in serves kind of reflects on the spikes, because if the team is passing better, it means it's easier for the setter to dish the ball out to the spikers.
So if the libero or other defensive players get it to the setter much easier, then they can
it makes
attack.
their job so much more easier.
Right.
So you get a better set. It means you probably get a better hit, easier hit to get a kill.
And for fans of the Cool Smashers, if you look at that 4-set win, you love how the Cool Smashers, despite losing the first set 25-21, they still bounced back, had that tenacity in them, even without Valdez in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing a great job. One thing I will point out that could hurt them today is committing errors, because I see that they committed way more errors against Perlas.
That's true.
Keeping them in the game. And, you know, errors can sneak up and bite you in the butt. You know, it's like those sets where, you know, it's 26-24, 28-26. You go back and look at the stats and you see you made 6 more errors than the other team, and it's just like,
Something they can work on and get better.
Yeah.
Definitely the start of the
For sure.
semifinals. But keep on getting better are some of the guys that have stepped up in the absence of Eliza Valdez. As you take a look at these key players, 23 points in the last game for Cheska Rakraken, Rose Vargas with 16, Pao Soriano with 12. And they get better without Eliza. They step up and fill in the gaps.
Yeah, it's really something Coach Ty should be proud of, because Eliza has been a huge part of their team. She has a chunk of the points, and some of the players like Pao, for instance, who's a middle blocker, anytime you have a middle blocker scoring double digits consistently, it automatically gives your team a boost for sure. And because, you know, they don't get the ball that much, and I think Gia has done a great job finding that setter-hitter connection and just really like feeding her. I call it feed the beast. Pao's been a beast, right, like these last few games, so it's been really great to see her.
And you mentioned, Coach, that the position of Pao is close to your heart because the same position you played back in your
Yes,
days.
I mean, yeah, and she's a smaller middle, and I know how much work it takes for you to have to compete with some of these other middles, especially coming from the States. So I just feel like she's done a great job really working hard to get up all the time, being open to the setter, and not being picky about her sets. Whatever Gia gives her, she just finds, whoa!
That's how close we
Nice
get to
dig,
the,
nice
yeah,
dig.
You guys didn't see it, but I got smacked by the ball real hard.
Nice.
That's how close we get to the action here, ladies and gentlemen. But speaking of working hard, this team has worked really hard. Undefeated, as we mentioned, 7-0. And we'd like to find out, in their very own words, how they got here and what keeps them consistent. Earlier today, Gan talked to Cheska Rakraken. Let's listen in.
Alright, so Cheska, paano nyo ba pinaplan na ipagpatuloy ang momentum nyo going to the semifinals?
Plan lang namin na ipagpatuloy yung ginagawa namin nung elimination round. And syempre, kahit na mas tough na yung competition ngayon, kailangan namin maging composed pa din. So yun lang yung plano namin talaga. Just continue what we do.
Alright, so how do you plan to go up against the water defenders today?
Kailangan namin ng hustle defense and mas powerful attack. So yun yung plano namin sa training, yung ginagawa namin sa training. Puro power attacks nga, tapos more on floor defense kami. At saka kailangan namin ng tiyaga kasi madepensa talaga sila and hindi rin talaga sila napapatalo. So kailangan namin mas maapan yung will nilang manalo today.
Alright, good luck sa game natin later. Back to you, Coach Er and Eric.
Well, Cheska Rakraken said they got to be composed and keep doing what they do. But in a nutshell, Coach, what do they do that keeps them going this way?
Man, again, they're so consistent, and I think it has a lot to do with Coach Ty's standards. I hear he's really tough. So it's that, it's being disciplined, it's trusting your teammates. Again, they have these 3 girls stepping up when there is no Eliza. So 3 girls in double digits all the time is like, man, that's what you want for your team. And it makes it easier. The pressure is kind of lifted off the team a little bit.
Let's talk about the Water Defenders. And the number 4 team is into the semifinals. And they got a big win, a statement win against the Lady Warriors in 3 straight sets in their last outing in the elimination round. Let's take a look at some of the highlights there. 3 players also here, Coach Air, scored in double
Splash
digits.
sisters.
Yeah.
Splash sisters.
Excellent job for them. We'll take a look at the numbers, and Coach Air, you're going to break them down.
Yeah. So we have here again, really, really big thing that automatically catches your eye is the spikes. 40 to 24. That's a huge, huge gap. Okay, and we talked about it before. When a team is passing or outpassing their team and out-serving their opponent, it really makes it easy to get kills. And I think they dominated in that. Like right here, you can't even see, but in digs, they dominated in digs 55 to 40. I mean, that kind of stuff matters. And so they also made less errors. So I think that's gonna it's going to help them today, and it's going to give them confidence. Coming off that win against Lady Warriors, who happens to be a really, really tough competitor, you know, I mean, they're going up against Creamline. There's a lot of promise for this game right now, so it's going to be a good match.
Well, Coach Air, you mentioned about the Splash Sisters. Let's take a look at the numbers of these 3 girls that they've also been stepping up big towards the end of the elimination round.
For sure. Gretchen Saltones, I mean, we don't have to really explain that. She has been kind of like the heart and soul of this team, the rock. She's scoring in double digits. Again, another medal. Yay, go medals, go medals. Sato, who I've been watching her since UAAP. She's another consistent player. And girls who aren't mentioned, though, that the water defenders have is Ordas and Singh. They are, I call them like the sleepers, you know, because you don't really know what they're going to do. You know, you have these 3 girls scoring in double digits. If one of them or both of them goes off on a double-digit game, it's going to be a win.
Huge lift, definitely, for
sure,
the water defenders. Sure. Now, let's ask one of the girls on how they pulled off this mighty 3-set win versus the Lady Warriors. Earlier, Gaynel Krishnan spoke to Gretchen Saltones.
Alright, so Gretz, paano niyo ba na-sweep yung game niyo against the Lady Warriors? Share mo naman sa amin.
Manood kasi kayo ng game! Joke. Siguro yung sinasabi sa amin ni Coach is tiwala lang talaga sa sarili and enjoy the game and everything will follow. Yun lang.
Alright, so how do you plan to go up against the Cool Smashers on today's game?
Ang sinabi lang sa amin ngayon ni Coach before game, kailangan lang namin yung confidence namin na in a moderate way and yung kasiyahan namin as a whole.
Alright, so good luck sa game natin later. Back to you, Coach Aaron Eric.
Well, they're going to need that confidence, Coach Air, as they go up the undefeated Cool Smashers, these water defenders.
Yeah. Well, again, the thing I love about Saltones is her attitude. She's got so much energy. Yeah, she sweats positivity, and I think her teammates just feed off of it. And when you have somebody like that on your team, it's infectious. You know, she's going to get everybody going. I heard her say something about motivation. I think she does a good job of trying to motivate her team. So I think they're ready. You know, they wouldn't give us any interviews. I mean, they are focused.
We are ready as well. Samahan niyo po kami, semifinals po. Nagsisimula ngayon. Cool Smashers kontra sa Water Defenders sa Twitter po at ABS-CBN Sports. Gamitin lang ang hashtag na PVL on ABS-CBN. Meron din po tayo Instagram. Nag-picture na kami kanina with Coach Air at ABS-CBN_sports. At please like our Facebook fan page at Premier Volleyball League. Please visit that. And our website, our sports site, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL. Si DJ Louie po, nagpapatugtog dito sa Philoil Flying V Center. Punta po tayo sa ating barker for the starting 6 ng parehong koponan.
Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Jeff Lopez, international referee. Second referee, Mr. Nestor Bello, international referee. Before And now, let us welcome our Creamline Cool Smashers. Let's start off with their game captain at number 12, Julia Melissa Morado. At number 7, Ivy Elaine Remulla. Wearing jersey number 10, Maria Paulina Soriano. At number 16, Riza Mandapat. Wearing jersey number 17, Rosemary Vargas. At number 18, Aurea Francesca Rakrakin. Libero, number 9, Angela Nunag. Head coach celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, Coach Tai Bundit. Presenting our Bali Purest Water Defenders. Team captain is last conference's best setter, number 4, Jasmine Nabor. At number 5, last conference's second best outside spiker, Gretchel Soltones. At number 9, Aiko Sweet Urdas. Number 11 was last conference's first best middle blocker, Risa Sato. At number 12, Iris Oliveros. Number 15, Jerily Malabanan. Libero, number 6, Leslie Ann Pantone. Head coach, Mr. Roger Gorayev.
Magandang hapon po. Ito po ang starting lineup ng inyong number 1 team Cool Smashers na wala pa pong talo. May konting adjustment dito. Coach Tai Bundit adjusting because as per the statement of Rubisco of Creamline, Liza Valdez will not be playing to conserve her energy and her health for the upcoming Asian Women's Volleyball Championships. But meantime, the Water Defenders, Coach Air, pretty much a starting lineup. Give us the pros and cons and the matchups at hand between these two teams.
Well, the pros is this is the lineup that they've been using for, you know, the confidence for Water Defenders. So they're very comfortable with this. Coach Roger has confidence in his team, and I think they're going to do great.
Meantime, what do the Water Defenders need to do to unsettle, to take the confidence away from the Cool Smashers, a team that's been riding a 7-game undefeated high?
Yeah, they need to be consistent. They've been making a lot of errors in the last few games, so they just got to stay on top of that. And for instance, we need girls like Urdas to step up, which she just did with that great kill.
True. Riza Mandapat with a kill. Give the first point of the Cool Smashers in the first set.
Yeah, I'm glad that it's 1-1 because with my team, we like to give the other side like a 5-point lead.
A little bit of a cushion.
Yeah,
you want a bigger challenge. That's what you want. Exactly. Well, talk about how big of a contribution Nabor has given to the Water Defenders, Coach Air.
I think, especially as a setter who was converted, a year ago, I think she's been doing a good job. Again, like that last play, the reception was off. It makes it really, really hard for her to get Soltones a really, really good set. There she goes.
Speaking of Soltones, that was out, but Soltones also has stepped back a little bit and allowed some of their key players to take a little bit of the load.
Absolutely. I think it's great on her part to do that. Like championships teams cannot win championships with just one girl doing their job. So, I mean, hats off to her for having the confidence in her team to do that.
And that's exactly what the Cool Smashers have shown as well. Without Liza Valdez, Rakrakin, Vargas has stepped up. Pao Soriano, what a save by Mandapat that has gotten all of the Cool Smasher fans up on their feet.
She should have let Gia take that. Sorry.
Soltones.
Nice.
Mandapat.
Out. In. Nice one.
It was on the line, Coach. Excellent job.
It's a great shot. Great choice by her. Sometimes with the spikes, it's not all about the power. It's about being smart, and that was the open court area. So.
But this was the save.
Oh, yeah, that save was great.
And that's the down-the-line shot.
Dagger in the heart right there. There's serving rules. There's 5 of them. Never miss 0-0. Never miss after a timeout. Never miss after a big play, which was that rally they just won. Oh.
Soltones serving 2-4. Underhand set for Morado. Malaban na atake.
Nice dig.
Morado papunta kay Vargas. Vargas attacks.
Oh, save. Oh! Walang nag-block. Walang nag-block. Oh, no.
Well, it was an over-received then, coach, from Pantone at Rebulla.
Yeah, but the middle was standing right there. She could have got up. Yeah, but it started with the pass.
So lack of awareness as well, a little bit.
Yeah, awareness and reaction time, I'd say.
Is it a first set sort of thing, warming up and all of that?
It could be, but you know, no excuses.
Especially at this level, coach.
Especially
we're
at
the
this
semifinals.
Exactly. Yeah.
Although it is a best of 3, there's no advantage para sa #1 seed Cool Smashers. Still, you don't want to give up a game because it's such a short semifinals.
Very short. Every set, every point counts. Every set matters. Every game matters.
Solid block by Pao Soriano.
Oh, nice. Power through.
Nabor with a point last. We go to Gainiel Krishnan.
Well, alam nyo, Eric and Coach Eric, kanina nakausap ko nga ito si Cheska Rakrakin. Alam mo, she's nice enough to share me kung paano ba siya nagsimula sa volleyball. Alam nyo ba, dati, hindi pala gusto ni Cheska ang mag-volleyball talaga. Ang unang sports niya ay badminton niya. At sabi niya nga sa akin na nabigyan daw siya ng chance. Yan na po ang Cool Smashers. Nabigyan niya siya ng chance na magkaroon ng pwesto sa kanilang team para sa kanyang volleyball. At talagang sinimulan niya na maglaro ng volleyball at patuloy na nga itong ginawa hanggang sa mag-college. And up until now, talaga pinapakita ni Cheska kung gaano niya talaga gusto maglaro ng volleyball. Back to you, Eric and Coach Eric.
All right, thank you, God. Well, she's really stepped up, Coach. I mean, how impressed are you with Rakrakin and how big of a leap she's taken as part of, you know, the key players of the Cool Smashers?
You know, as a coach, that's what you want from your players. You want somebody like her to step up and fill big shoes. Coming off of the bench. And again, as a coach, sometimes we're not aware of like how good our players really are if we don't give them the opportunity to show us. Practice is completely different. You know, it takes a lot to get out here. I mean, this is a tough crowd to play in front of, and there's high expectations for her to
totally different field from playing in college.
So different. Like, the pressure in college is, you know, it's almost like elementary. You're like a little girl, and I have to do good. Out here, it's like these are grown-ups. So, nice block.
Excellent
I love
defense.
Sato's reaction every time she does something good.
She's another happy spirit, like Soltones.
She is, but like when she makes a mistake, she's not so happy.
You don't see the smile. There's Eliza there. She's suited up, but as per the statement of the Cool Smashers, what do you think about that, Coach?
I think Coach Ty was playing poker, and he just wanted to bluff everybody.
She is stretching. We see Eliza sort of stretching.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's acting.
Do you see Eliza coming in for a stretch here and there per set? You don't know.
I mean, he could definitely use her. She's at the level right now where she's so good that she doesn't need to warm up. Yeah, and she...
First technical timeout here. We'll come back to Coach Air and the game right after these. Babalik po tayo sa Phil Oil Flying V Center sa San Juan. Na Good Vibes Freeze moment. Hatid sa inyo ng Creamline. Magpa-Good Vibes, mag-Creamline Creamy Ice Cream. And sakto po ngayon, mainit-init na. Hindi na po nag-uulan. Magpalamig kayo with Creamline Creamy Ice Cream. Pink na pink. Sila Sir at Madam dito sa cheering for the team. What do you see from the numbers, Coach Air, in the first half of this first set?
Doesn't surprise me. Creamline is leading in attacks and blocks, which that's what they do. But it's pretty even in unforced errors. No service aces for either side. So, I mean, 8-6, we still it's pretty close. You can't tell much right now.
Urdas attacking against the double block. Morado hatid kay Soriano. Or Malabanan, what a save.
She should have set her again. Smart play, smart play.
And again, Cheska Rakrakin, Coach Air, deceiving the blockers.
She's doing a great job. I'm actually hoping that some of my players are watching.
Take a cue from...
Yeah, you just gotta laban lang. Let's go.
Nabor, papunta kay...
That's a hard set to make.
Malabanan. Rakrakin. We can't say enough of Rakrakin and how she's really playing well here. Picking up from the last game where they won a four-setter.
Yeah, you know what I think also is she looks really comfortable out there. She doesn't seem like she's like nervous, or she doesn't play like there's pressure on her, even though there is. So that's
a 4-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Urdas. Nasagot. Nabor, ihahatid kay Sato. Morado ngayon.
Nice block.
And
perfect naman ng block.
7-10.
That was perfect.
Well, we have seen the defense ng defenders, ng water defenders, to be a lot better. And a tweet here, nakaka-excite naman ng commentator si Eres Pada. Ngayon, kaabang-abang. Hashtag PVL and ABS-CBN. Do you get the gist?
Kinda.
Exciting, and you know, they love to watch now that you're part of the panel.
Maraming salamat.
Big good afternoon to everybody. There's Coach Eric Tipan here, and she. If you we have a tweet, ano? You can if you want to ask Coach Air something. Katuwa naman, Coach Air Pada is one of our commentators. At sa Twitter at Ask Coach Air, right? Well, we're going to launch that in just a little bit. Coach Air, love you, says Vernon.
Oh, love you too. Love you more.
Just keep your tweets coming, and basahin po namin. May mga katanungan kayo about the game. Coach Air will be here all game long to answer your questions and queries. Here's Soriano, and your favorite position, Coach?
Yeah, you know, I also have a special place in my heart for her because she's an ADU alumni.
Right.
And again, she works hard. Masipag kayo?
Masipag, that's right.
Yeah,
hardworking.
Yeah, super hardworking.
Undersized, but yet, you know.
Yeah, but she's getting up, which is putting pressure on the blockers.
Here's Nabor. Set para kay Urdas down the line, yes!
Nice set.
And Urdas is stepping up big, Coach. You mentioned how important she is. We may not have highlighted her during the pregame, but she's a big part of this Water Defenders lineup.
Super big, super big. Players like her who have all the skills, but maybe aren't as consistent in their gameplay, doesn't mean you should forget about them, because she could, what happened? She went under?
Was that a
net? Net?
Yeah, it was a net.
I need to see the replay.
Called on the board.
No, see? Look, Coach.
Yeah. Coach Roger Goriev.
I feel you, Coach. I feel you.
Giamorado, game captain, serving.
Oh, incidentally, by the way, it's Coach Tai Bundit's birthday today.
Oh,
so it's going to be a huge gift if they get game number 1.
I need to give him a dance then, like a birthday dance. For sure.
All right, and the fans love your dances, by the way, which you showed us last season. They love it.
I have more. I hurt my back, but now I'm back.
So you got a couple more moves.
Yeah, I got more moves. Nice pass.
Nabor, what a set para kay Oliveros, but nice block by Remulla.
Yeah, and it was smart because the pass was very, very, very tight. There's nobody else she could have set but the middle.
There's a timeout here by the Water Defenders. They're down by 4. Pakinggan natin.
Importante yung reception natin. Pag hindi tayo makareceive, mawawala ng threat sa gitna eh. Ito, doon tayo sa mabibilis na play. Hanggang maaari, huwag tayo mag-open-open. Ha? Naunahan nila tayo eh. Pagbalikan natin sila. Ha? Huwag kayo magmamadali ha. Receivean yung maigi tataan para may threat dun sa gitna. Pag wala tayong receive, tatakbo sa open eh. Yung set mo sa open, puro nakatingala eh.
Well, it was close early on, Coach Air, but now Cool Smashers sort of pulling away.
Yeah.
What's been going on in the last few points?
The pass, the first ball, and I think that's what Coach Roger was talking about. There's a saying that I use, it's big in the States, FBSO, it stands for first ball side out. You really gotta, you gotta get that first ball. You can't let a team go on runs like they have.
Yeah, the first balls have been a problem para dito sa Water Defenders. Let's see if they can fix that. And that's the result.
Yeah. And that play actually started with the roll shot that Das gave. That it was just too easy. No pressure on the defense. Easy pass, easy set, easy kill.
It may seem like a small detail, the first ball not being, taken care of, but it's a domino effect.
It is. You know what it started with is, I can't remember the year it changed, but the rules used to be you had to serve to get a point.
That's right.
So you needed to side out just to be able to get a point.
But it took games forever.
It took forever, yeah.
And
swing.
Cool Smashers are just on a roll here. The lead is 5, 16-11 here in set number 1. Ito po yung nangyari kaninang umaga, ang Heroes Camp natin. Ang kauna-unahang edisyon nito, hatid sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Lingkod Kapamilya at ng Premier Volleyball League. Nagpunta po sila sa Mandaluyong. They were in Mandaluyong, coach, teaching these grassroots program. Isa Molde, Tots Carlos from the University of the Philippines, and they're trying to grow volleyball and the love for volleyball because we see it getting more popular. And this is the start of many camps that we're going to be doing. The next one is in Marikina. We're going to be announcing the date very, very soon. But tell us about how you see the popularity of volleyball growing here in the Philippines.
It's amazing. It's so amazing to come over here and see the fan support. And I was just having this conversation in the production room. What's so great about it is kids can actually watch the sport on TV at an early age and get inspired to play it. Oh.
An error here by Oliveros. Nothing going right. Reception and attacks for the water defenders.
Yeah, when nothing is going right, you just got to step back, breathe, and really focus on your first ball. She could have done something else with the set, but team effort, right?
And again, first ball problems,
yeah.
Coach Air.
First ball. See, easy free ball. Counter attack, too easy for them.
Another point.
Yeah.
Mandapat, like Rakrakin, Coach Morado has been going to those two and they've been delivering.
Yeah, Gia is just, you can tell she's comfortable right now. I mean, look at her. I don't even know if she's sweating. But she knows her players. She knows what they like. She knows what kind of sets they like.
Morado, 43 excellent sets in their last game. You see excellent floor defense by the Cool Smashers. Soltones breaks that drought.
Yep, powering through. And sometimes when we get plays like that, like they don't want to celebrate it because she didn't hit the ball straight down. But you can't do that right now. You're down right now. We need momentum. You need energy. You got to fake it till you make it.
How big a part of the game is the celebration, the being happy, celebrating a point even if you're down by 6.
Super important. I mean, first off, these are women. We are emotional creatures. It's almost like we need to know if we did something wrong.
That energy.
Yeah, you need that energy. You need the energy. Again, the fake it till you make it is like, even if you're not happy, you gotta just, yeah.
But what about this strategy? Nabor attacking with a new setter in the lineup for Coach Roger Gorayev in Gel Cayuna.
Very smart play. They did this against us too when they played Adamson.
And how does this challenge the opposing team? Well, you'll answer that after we check into this timeout called by Coach Tai Bundit. His lead cut down to 4.
The semifinal round will continue tomorrow.
Left-handed.
Masyado sumagat left-handed.
Not high. Yeah. Yeah. Not why not high. Master.
Game 2 of the semifinal round.
Hey,
Well, we have this all the time, Coach. Coaches in the UAAP and in PVL call a timeout. Not really so many instructions, but just to break the momentum of the opposing team.
Except me. Super instructional. But yeah, sometimes you got to slow it down. And don't forget about those serving rules. You never miss a serve after a timeout, and I have called so many timeouts just so they can miss their serve. Great serve by Saltones.
But going back to my question, Coach, how does it change the defense of the other team when two setters are there and the other setter becomes an attacker?
Yeah, well, Kayuna is a very good setter. You know, we played her against FEU, and look at her, she's got so much energy. She also can attack. She's tall. You know, she could save a lot of those passes that might be going over. And then just seeing a new hitter, seeing Nabora go from setter to opposite, it kind of rattles the block, you know, and they have to call it out. If there's only three spikers, nice block.
Remulla.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Finally, that long run by Water Defenders comes to a halt.
Yeah, I was waiting for a rally. I'm rooting for the rallies.
Well, there haven't been that many rallies in this set.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, go.
Serving for Creamline.
But see, like right now, the blockers they could be like, well, who's setting? Because there's two setters.
True. And there's Nabor attacking. Vargas. Nakuha ni Pantone. Back set, Nabora atake. Off speed, wow.
Magaling.
Magaling.
Smart play.
I'm waiting for you to break out with some of the stuff you've been writing.
I know. You know what? I'm like trying to watch the game and then trying to look at my notes.
Victoria on Twitter. Wow, Coach Air is a panelist today. Go, Coach.
Thank you.
Please use our hashtag PVL and ABS-CBN.
Cute. Cutie talaga ni Coach Air. Salamat.
And cutie the way you read that too. Coach Air, you like the hair too. That's why I'm growing the beard. I knew I was going to be working with you. I'm trying to grow some extra facial hair to match the hair of Coach Air. Wow, Coach Air on the panel. She's awesome and beautiful. She should be on the panel often.
Maraming salamat. I'm going to work some more words.
Keep sending in your tweets and questions for Coach Air. We'll try to get her to answer your questions about volleyball, maybe about her favorite color, favorite food you've tried locally.
What do you put on your hair?
Time out here by Coach Roger. We'll listen in.
Kunin nyo na yung pagkagano, apat na lang yan. Sayang. Dito, pag pumalo si Risa dito, si Mandapat, sabi ko sa inyo, ang block natin down the line eh. Pinababayaan nyo siya eh. Sarado nyo yung down the line para obligasyon pumalo doon sa cross court. Mahirap kasi depensahan dito eh. Pag dumaplis, outside yung bola. Di bali doon, pag dumaplis, maraming hahabol doon sa kabila eh. Pag dito dumaplis, ang hirap palabas eh. Sarado nyo lang ha? Sige.
Let's go!
Well, the Water Defenders were within two, Coach Air, but all of a sudden, Cool Smashers pulling away.
Man, the passing. Can't say enough about that first ball. You can feel Coach Rogers' frustration with that, especially on the easier serves.
Is there a cure to getting your first balls much better, Coach?
Yeah, you know what? The only way to fix it is you need reps. Like again, everyone wants to hit, everyone wants to play 6-on-6, but sometimes we pass for like an hour.
Just practice?
It's just serve receive passing because it's so important.
And Soltones, they've been targeting Soltones too.
Nice set. Great
on the first ball. There's Nabor with a mistake on the attack.
23-17.
Sayang naman, she was right there.
And Coach Roger can do nothing else but smile. Are there points in a set, Coach, when you just you've said everything and all you can do is smile?
Yes, he knows. He knows that. There you go. He knows that his team it's kind of like they're beating themselves. Don't get me wrong, Cool Smash is doing a great job, but it's not helping that their passing is so bad.
They're in a funk, so to speak.
Yeah, they are, for sure.
Water Defenders are
nice serve.
Good serve, that's right. Underhand set para kay Vargas.
Nice dig.
Sato with a jump set.
Easy free ball.
Pantone, naabangan.
Gotta get up.
Morado inangat yung bola. Vargas sa atake, malakas.
And that was, I don't know if you saw, that was a good decision by Sato not to go block that ball. She was, Vargas was way off the net. She knew she wasn't going to hit it straight down, so she pulled off, which was smart by her.
Split-second decision making.
Yeah. Get in there. You know what's interesting is she almost missed the serve before that. It was a good serve, but it was really deep. So maybe siguro sa susunod, she should pull back next time.
I like how you throw in those Tagalog words, Coach. Set point para sa Cool Smashers, 24 serving 19. Vargas.
Nice serve.
And again, how does this affect the performance of Sultanes when she's being targeted the first ball, Coach?
Well, that's the game plan for sure. She's an open spiker, which means I didn't think he was going to call that.
A split-second delay.
But why can't I get those calls in the game when we're playing?
Here is the shot that you just talked about, Coach. That's the last point by the Cool Smashers. They take set number 1 on an error-packed first set by the Water Defenders, 25-19. Set number 2 coming up right after these.